Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So today we're talking love and marriage huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal, and the Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. So a couple housekeeping things, some meat and potato items. It is free to follow me. It is free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. It's free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea. I can't talk today. Anonymous Tea Podcast. Got content coming over there today. TikTok. I promise I got content coming over there today on Anonymous Tea Podcast. For as long as we'll have TikTok, I don't even know. Anonymous Reality Tea on the Instagram, Instagrammies. Please, 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 please follow me over there. It is free. Free. Also, it is free, you guys, to share everywhere, to share these videos everywhere, so that it gets out there in these YouTube streets. So today we're talking, these ratings came in, y'all. And, the ratings only went up by 10,000 views, you guys, which to me really is not that big of a deal. So previously, the ratings for the last episode was 303,000. It was 0.04 in the demo. And this past episode that aired on January 25th, which was supposed to be the season finale, was 313,000 views with 0.05 in the demo. And it's just like, to me, I just don't think it's a big deal. Now, there is a possibility, like I said, like this always happens, right? Usually the finale episodes will go up. Usually the reunion episodes will also increase as well. But I'm wondering if people are really going to tune into this reunion or not. Now that some of y'all have seen some of these preview clips, some of y'all seen these trailers, you've seen Carlos King trying to overhype this reunion and really oversell the performance of Kimmy and others at this reunion. And based off of what we've seen thus far, I'm not buying it. I feel like it is an attempt to try to convince the network, to try to convince the advertisers that this show is here to stay. But I think the real number one show on OWN, Ready to Love, will be back next week and in full force. And I think it's going to be a rude awakening of what the real number one show is on the OWN network. It's easy to say that when nothing else is on the air, But nonetheless, I think in light of everything that's happened these past couple of days, I think, the focus, whether Mel is in the episode or not, she's literally being discussed practically every scene. Whether it's Maurice's DUI, they've made it about Mel. Whether it is about this Trish Marquez and Ken thing, they've made it about Mel. Destiny, try to make it seem like, her obsession with Sonny and Moses also was the backdrop of her coming back, but the other side of it really was for her to work with Martell to destroy Mel's character and reputation and a complete assassination on her. There was never going to be a situation, even if Mel forgave her and wanted to be her friend again, there was never going to be a situation where Destiny was ever going to fully be on board, because like Sonny has revealed, ever since she was a producer on this show, Destiny has been trying to find ways to ambush Mel and make an example of Mel. Sorry, my phone just fell. I promise I didn't throw it across the board, but I gotta, I'll come back in a little bit because I gotta go to a meeting. But, but nonetheless, I wanted to say that, all of these people, all these cast members continue to play in Mel's face, continue to, kiki whenever it was an opportunity to laugh at Mel for all of the things that Martell has said and done to her. And all y'all teamed up with Martell. All of y'all known about the Revenge P at least for a couple of years. All of y'all may have been around Martell when he was out with the concubine and everything else, and y'all doing double and triple dates and everything, acting like everything is normal when he's got a wife and kids out here. Like, there is so many wrong things that have overstepped y'all that y'all never apologized for, never took accountability for, and just decided that once Mel gave y'all this opportunity to be on the show, y'all were just gonna go ham. And you were going to go so ham that you didn't care about ruining your real relationship with Mel, your real friendship with Mel, for the sake of being on TV and getting camera time. And that says more about you and your lack of morals and your lack of integrity than anything else, as far as I'm concerned. And as far as creating all these false narratives, all these fake beefs, trying to, be in these Facebook groups and trying to make it seem like Mel is behind all this stuff, trying to tell certain bloggers that Mel is doing X, Mel is doing Y, Mel is doing Z, only come to find out it's y'all. Y'all are doing all of this. Y'all are doing all this projecting. And y'all have the audacity to now all of a sudden give a crap about what is or isn't being said on social media when y'all families are the ones that started all the social media hate campaigns. That's what the part people fail to realize. It was the Scott brother and Kiowa season 1 who were full force on YouTube, on these different platforms that were airing out Kimmy, that were airing out this cast and everything else. And y'all seem to have amnesia. Y'all seem to have serious amnesia. It was must-see television because y'all was getting dragged. And now all of a sudden y'all want to act like, if you see anything, it's coming from social media, it's fake. Anything you see in the scene now, it's acting, it's fake. I wonder what Carlos King feels about that, because he didn't mention anything about any more acting allegations on this latest Mr. Monday episode with Dustin, right? Because Marceau desperately tried a last-ditch effort to make sure that the interview with Martell, his concubine, and the plane is not going to see the light of day on the show, but basically made it seem like production is already in his ear, that scenes are already going to be set up for people to talk to him about it, and he's basically going to quote-unquote act. And even said the Instagram Live, to an extent, was an act. So it's like at this point, this cast keeps confirming that they're playing pretend, that they're basically facilitating fake storylines so they don't have to show their real lives, even though this is supposed to be an unscripted reality TV show. How is that supposed to have people tune in? If you don't like the narrative, you can just say, oh, this is fake. Oh, this is edited out. Now Trisha's trying to walk back everything that she said about slapping Mel, about this thing with Martell and all these things and taking out the garbage. Now that Dustin called her out, now all of a sudden she wants to pretend, it was editing. Oh, okay. Like, make it make sense. Like, all of y'all cannot handle being on primetime. You are not ready for primetime. None of y'all can handle criticism. Mel's the only person who has been able to find a way to adapt to the noise and, find her own way of managing things. But what she's not going to do is just let y'all run a whole slander and defamation campaign on her and say things that never existed before in the history just to attack somebody. If you are going to come for somebody, can you come with receipts? Can you come with actual facts? That is what an actual read looks like. Something with facts. If it's something that's just going to be made up and full of nonsense, you can keep it. The reason that the lipstick was a hot topic was because if you looked at the photos, it was looking suspect. And the color did not match the color of lipstick that Kimmy wore that night. And y'all tried to lie and gaslight us. And how is it that y'all are trying to pretend like y'all didn't know anything, but why did Tisha have a copy of the photo on her phone? So she knew in advance that this conversation with Mel was going to be discussed, but then tried to do that abrupt exit, trying to make it seem like she was above discussing this. But had it been Martell and some lipstick, had it been something else about somebody else in the cast, she would have been eager to discuss and eager to gossip about it. But now all of a sudden she wants to play this whole Scott 1.0 and 2.0 loyalty, and the scene completely, fell apart as far as I'm concerned. Because you pretended like you were not about the mess, but you somehow had a picture on your phone, knowing in advance that was going to be the conversation y'all were going to discuss. But then all of a sudden you want to act like you're above this. No. Y'all need to keep the same energy. Y'all need to be keeping it a buck. Y'all need to be keeping it honest with the people and letting the people know, what time it is instead of all this lying and all this gaslighting, because it is getting you nowhere. So there's that. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.